Then why didn't you take the job that Louis Netz offered you at Boeing?
You know, I haven't been able to get near a plane since the war.
And they put one twin, one premature baby in one incubator, and the second baby in a second incubator under the hot light with the intensive care.
And a similar.
They put them in separate rooms, lying on
Now brings us to Mussolini, the then Prime Minister of Italy, who was tired of listening to people complain to Italian Catholics about his self-imposed imprisonment, so Mussolini thought he could score some political points by striking a deal which looked like this. 1, Italy gave the land of Vatican to the Pope, and 2, Italy gave the Pope a bunch of apology money. In return, the Pope
thunder, heard the voice of God, settled down and lived decent lives. They began agriculture. And with their property and agriculture and the energy they put into it, they gained wealth.
is manipulating all the dollars to put them out, put more and more people into debt. So the illusion of equity they have in real estate is coming apart. The players that are analyzing everything are expecting massive foreclosures next year in the beginning of what we call the recession it's going to be worse than 29. It's your house that you're living in. You think you own it. You don't. You have contractual right to transfer the airspace, subject to you paying taxes to the state. Or the Global 2000 discussions that we had. The real problem that they have, as Kissinger says, is there's just too many people on the planet. And 40% of the world, 2 billion of us, exist on less than $2 a day. The summary of the Global 2000 report I put up on my website, nohopes.com, but if you look at it, it makes sense to get rid of people. So what they said, they're going to make godlike decisions on who lives and who dies. Now, obviously, some of the meetings we sat on, we were planning on using neutron bombs on the major cities, because that contains most of what they call...
You actually heard this?
I said it on the meetings. I was in the game big time. In fact, I was making such a mess, they decided rather than kill me, which they could, they just invited me into the inner group and asked me to be the finance chairman. And at that point, I probably would have been in, Secretary of the Treasury or something, whatever they wanted to do with me. What I was doing prior to that, so, making it right, I would volunteer to become a president of a company, and I'd go in and liquidate it. And we get rid of the expendable containers. That was my job.
Expendable containers meaning human beings?
That's right.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's
Well, that was
the
a terminology.
vernacular, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what we used at that time. I mean, it went from there to useless eaters today, so you're happy with it, you're a human resource. So, which, all you are is part of the commodity. Even in the business sense, you look at it, you have a cost. Labor, what is labor? Human resource.
Right.
When you're going to put together some kind of product. Well, the inside of the game, when we started using neutron bombs, today they figure that biologicals are much cheaper. They're still planning on, the plan is to get a war started in the Middle East, and they're still planning on using a neutron bomb or one of the bombs.
Drive street address, letting you know that the warranty protection on the vehicle has expired. Now we are giving you the final courtesy call to renew the coverage before we close the file. Would you like to hear your options? 2009 Sonata. We've sent you guys a couple notifications in the mail over to your 16 Lakewood Drive street address, letting you know that the warranty protection on the vehicle is getting ready to expire. So now we are giving you the courtesy call to renew the coverage before we close the file. Would you like to hear your options?
I got 100,000 mile warranty on it.
You have a 100,000 mile warranty.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right.
10 years, 100,000 mile warranty.
So we'll go ahead and update the file for you, Rick. I apologize. Fucking motherfucker. Oh, I see.
Hello?
Teresa Sullivan.
Who's this?
Hello, am I speaking to... Hello, am I speaking... Oh! Hello, is John Matthews available? What? That was a weenie. What the... What? A purple weenie. Oh my god.
So we went to the studio and did a demo groove.
Yeah. Oh. I can show you later on, yeah? I can show you later.
Set up therapy.
He's all from Kenya.
And these are all white. Oh. Still more. Oh.
Oh, hier. Oh ja, sorry. Oh ja, oké, maar dit beeld. En our location is here.
Crazy stuff.
I didn't come to Cherry Melcher.
You have hundreds of politicians and thousands of lobbyists sprawling all over Washington, thinking of ways to control you, to extend their will over you, to subvert your freedom and replace it with their will, to capture